Hello, Cheap Bar here. Today we're talking about the Star Wars Death Troopers fan game that is available for PC online right now, available for download. Now, I won't link to this fan game in the description due to the fact that the fan game creator, Stefano Cagnani, actually takes donations for it, so I'm not sure how long it'll be online or if Disney, Lucasfilm will come and take it down eventually. So I'm not going to link to it, but it's available online. You can just Google search it and find it very quickly for download. Now, let's talk about this game, Star Wars Death Troopers. This comes from the Legends book written by Joe Schreiber in terms of a pathogen, a virus that goes out onto the Star Destroyer, the Vector, and it's found derelict in space. In the actual book itself, you had Han and Chewie with one of the survivors kind of navigating through all these zombified stormtroopers and to be able to escape from this Star Destroyer. And this game honors that with respect to the same thing. You have a stormtrooper this time, the hero of the game, the player's character, finding this derelict Star Destroyer to inspect what has been going on, and there finds hordes of zombie stormtroopers. So the book itself, highly regarded as far as being probably the only horror Star Wars themed book. This is completely a separate entity from the eventual canon zombies that showed up in the Star Wars Ahsoka series, but those were kind of brought to life by the Night Sisters' dark magic. So going back to this game, this is a fan game that is very, very violent. So for those watching the video, I caveat that, and as precaution, if you're going to proceed with the video, there's a lot of violence in this video game. So young children, please look away, turn off the video. But again, this short game, or this concept of a game, is very gruesome. So going back to the game, you have a hero stormtrooper going to investigate the derelict Imperial Star Destroyer, and this game is not really much of a game per se, as more of a concept. You have to survive for as long as possible after you go after wave after wave after wave of zombie stormtroopers that have taken over this ship. And there's not much to really discuss here. It is a quick 5-minute survival game that using your mouse, using your keyboard, and you're mowing down wave after zombies, and most of them just kind of stumble towards you and then kind of just swarm you. There are, as you go through the timed clock that's counting down so that you can survive the less than 5 minutes, some of the zombies will kind of explode almost like Resident Evil into this spiral tentacle that'll come after you. So there's some pretty nice shiny graphics here. There's some pretty nice concepts here, especially for those that want a darker, completely different take of the Star Wars universe. But otherwise, this is a very janky, but somewhat neat fan game if you're just looking for a quick bit of time to experience a darker corner of the Star Wars universe. So as long as you're able to survive by mowing down these zombie stormtroopers, the next stage of the game is really just the ending. If you survive those 5 minutes, and it's even difficult to do that because you don't really have much of a quick turn. Your gun, if you're shooting a lot, will overheat, so you have to wait for it to cool down. And you don't really have much of navigation. It's almost like those old Resident Evil tank controls, in all honesty, making it difficult for you to survive those 5 minutes. But if you do survive those 5 minutes, you are rewarded to an ending where you have Darth Vader himself that will come out, and he's also has the zombie virus on him. And unfortunately, there is an ending to the game where you see that your hero character has indeed not made it. Darth Vader has taken him out. You see him cut in half, hanging from the ceiling of these Imperial Star Destroyer corridors, very much like some of the concept art and some of the art that you saw with the Death Troopers book. So it's okay, guys. Again, if you want to download something like this, it's not something that you'll probably keep on your computer. It's just like, oh, that was kind of neat. You know, you had some nice effects of the game. You had the red eyes, the zombies. You had some nice, more cinematic notes that have been taken from other horror tropes, other zombie movies and games, all implemented here in a short 5-minute runtime. But that does it for me, guys. Take a look at the rest of this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. May the Force be with you.